Diddled out. You how that
Probably.
I literally went to the account and I thought, I wonder how many badges I've got. I was like, wow, I couldn't believe it. Masses. But I think that's because in the past I've engaged a fair amount in there, so it kind of adds in where you've spoken to people and done stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know why I had so many badges. Did you have a fair few then, Erin, when you had a look?
I had 10.
That's all right,
I just
isn't
looked now. I got 10, and it's like I got them. I earned them all on one day. I was like, sweet. I don't even know what I did.
7, 8,
I was like, that's how I'm active. That's how active I am. I can earn all my badges at once.
I had like 15 or 20 badges.
I'm a little disappointed.
Crazy.
Man.
Can't complain, mate. Can't complain. Happy with badges. In lead, how are you, my friend? You got 5. Well, you need to be more active in the
Did they at least give you
community.
a founder's badge?
I thought it was active.
Destroying people with a rocket launcher badge. Yep, he's got that one.
I would have had that one. Right, I watched your clip. I watched that clip of Red Dead with your horse getting stuck. And
Dude,
all I could think of was like, you topped what I did with my horse. Getting my horse stuck. Yours, I think, surpassed that one.
I think I fell in the same crack as you did.
So Clive wants me to come up with a. So the reality is, I noticed Clive was consistently at the top, or in the community pages. He was always at the top, and I realised it didn't actually take a lot of work to do it. So we had a bit of friendly rivalry going down, and ultimately I ended up at the top of the list for a long time, even way after I'd actually done anything with it. So Clive wants me to be honest and tell you that was all down. The 15 badges was down to the fact that I put a heck of a lot of effort in about 3 days.
I counted like 5.
That's because you didn't have anyone to compete with, you see.
I thought it was active. I don't know.
Returning.
No, that's his knees. That's his knees. His knees are 80 years old.
Bless his knees.
I should have got a different shirt because I feel like the amount of black. I should be playing like Black Ops or something.
We did. We worked.
I look like I'm dressed to kill somebody. I'm on a secret mission. That's why I'm out here in the wilderness.
Why would anyone ever think that you were dressed to kill, Aaron? That's.
I know. I have no idea.
You know what? You look like a Navy SEAL, dude. Like a Navy, operator or something. Getting ready to play Rainbow Six.
Doesn't he? He has that look. He does. He looks like he's going to dive, and then have to deal with Russian spies.
Jump off the bridge.
Yeah. So where are you today?
Good question. I totally forgot where I was.
I'll tell you, shall I? It's a bridge in Montenegro, if I remember rightly.
Wait a minute. Is that the American flag on that? Is that the American flag on the cap?
Oh, yes, it is.
My goodness!
Yeah,
wow.
Look at that.
Yes, I am. I'm overseas.
He is American. You wouldn't believe it, would you?
Yes. I hope I'm American.
Yeah, Clive thinks you look like a seal, which is a.
No, wait a minute. That's not a seal. How does a seal? Whatever. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Go down to Fisherman's Wharf. We'll get the sound.
See, I should have that same type of background, but my heels are on fire. You know, there's flames and everything. You know, like fire everywhere. It's like hell. You know, we got mountain lions and bears running down.
Come up closer to the camera there, Ray. Can we have a look at what?
Yeah, we
gotta showcase look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. He's sporting the goatee.
I did want to show, just a little bit of my age,
A little bit of your age. What does it make me?
Rokk, you took you took maybe 10, 15 years off your age, man.
I went full
Is that, I don't even know if I should say that's a good... Are you saying he looked old?
I was really old. No, but you see, this morning I actually had some decent stubble there, and I was going to leave it because I thought, I'll go back. But I had a really big meeting this morning, so I can't go into this looking like homeless. So it came off, and hopefully it worked.
Have you ever nicked your face and you had the bleeding? I had a meeting one time, and I was driving. and trying to.
Yep, I've done the shaving.
I had Ray, you need to go wipe your face. Why? What's wrong? And I'm just dripping. It's
with
like
those little dabs of tissue paper.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Put the toilet paper in there while it's in. They won't say nothing.
You walk in and they think, "Wow, that man's got zits. Look at those things." Yeah, no, I tend to use an electric. What do you call them? Shavers, razors? What are they called? The ones that.
You have electric razors. Sometimes people use hair clippers. From the barbershop. Yeah.
Well, I suppose if you've got a beard or something. Have you ever done a cutthroat shave with those kind of long metal blades? I've always wanted to have a crack at that.
I don't know. I don't trust myself with that stuff.
See, Anthony went to a wedding.
So
but he had it on his head.
Wedding on Saturday, and we got there, and my wife told me I had blood on my head for shaving.
Wow. You do realize that your chin is down here, though, Anthony, don't you? Let me tell you,
I had a roommate. He kept using the same disposable razor over and over and over again. I said, "Look, man, you're gonna do something to your face."
Yeah,
kill yourself with that.
He had to go to the hospital. He had this huge growth that grew on his face.
What?
Because he got infected.
Oh no. Wow.
Yeah, they had to, it was.
But see, you guys don't get this problem. I live in a house of ladies in a nice way, right? So my two daughters and my wife, and it doesn't matter how you unpack your razor and you pop it there and use it once, and then you go back the next day to use it, and it's been across 3 pairs of legs. What? This was sharp yesterday.
I have lost many with that. I had my wife and my oldest, and thankfully I kicked one of them out of the house, and it wasn't my wife.
Oh, right.
I kicked the oldest out and sent her ass to college.
Oh,
so that's one down.
I didn't know you had an older child, Aaron.
Yeah, I have several children.
You have 7?
Oh God, no!
Did you just say he's got 7 kids?
Why do you think I wear a hat? I have no hair left because of children.
That's why he's all in black. He got people looking for him. Daddy,
Palimony.
It's
wow.
No,
I've got
the oldest is the one that she just wants money while she's in school, and I'm just like,
you're only 19. How come you've got 7 kids? What happened there?
One thing, parents told me about the birds and the bees, and I ignored them.
Wow, let's go hunting. So it's your. Should we, chaps? Should we go live?
Yeah,
I didn't catch John. John will probably join us in a bit. I would have thought, unless he said
he's coming. He does his special.
I'm not thinking.
What's he seen? Vet, pay your child support so you can stop running from the government. Yeah, absolutely. You tell him. Right then, chaps. Let's make this an official thing, shall we? Let's go. And there we are. Hello. Welcome to Rokk Reveal. It's August the 31st. I can't believe it, chaps. Where the dickens did that month go?
It was just like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
We had a bank holiday yesterday. We have I don't know if you guys have bank holidays. I know you have
We have
official
bank
holidays.
robberies.
Fake robberies?
No, bank robberies.
Oh, right.
We have bank robberies.
Well, I mean, technically for holidays, I mean, if it's a federal holiday, it shuts everything down for the most part.
Yeah. Well, it's the same kind of thing. We had one yesterday. I have no idea what for. Oh, it's the end of summer. Let's have an end of summer holiday.
Ours is the end of this week.
Okay, and has yours got an official name? Is it the birthday of Stevie Wonder's cat or something? Is that the?
I think it's like
I don't.
Labor Day weekend. What is it? Is it Labor Day weekend?
Yeah,
Labor Day?
Yeah, that's coming up. Labor Day weekend. I don't. I
Yeah.
lose track because on the radio they announced there's all these different holidays, and it's National Cat Day or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Hallmark just tweets out, "Hey, it's National Spouses Day," and I'm just like, well,
My
it's
my
just
wife
more.
my wife was supposed to go up to Tahoe with her friends, and guess what? That ain't happening. That's not happening. That's
Is
not
that
happening.
because it's incinerated?
Pretty much, yeah. We were watching on the news. There was a bear at it was like at a convenience store. Like the bears are running out of the woods.
Wow.
And so it's crazy.
Well,
We had
hey.
a child got snatched by a mountain lion. And so the mother, she had to punch the mountain lion. to get her
I was
kid.
snatched by a cougar once. Is that the same thing?
Well, you did say the forest is on fire, so Yogi's got to get his snack somewhere.
Yeah, right.
He's got to get that picnic basket somehow.
Yeah.
Because he's at the local grocery store.
More than the average bear.
Man.
So what happened with this mountain lion then? Did he run off with the child or?
No, man. The mother, when you see your child, and I think this kid was like 3 or 4 years old and he's playing in the yard, the mountain lion pretty much grabbed the kid by the head and was dragging the kid out, probably to go eat him. So the mother just went, a mother primal instinct, she went and she punched and beat, and the mountain lion said, okay, and he let the kid go, But
Wow.
holy cow, dude! That's why Nicole's like, hey, let's go hiking. Hell no.
Yeah, right.
Hell no. No.
Yeah. Is that why you left a bit of beard, just like so you've got some camouflage when you're in the bushes?
Man. Yeah, but I'm glad that the child just had some scratches, went to hospital, probably has, I don't know, rabies shots or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Wow.
But,
Wow.
yeah.
I mean, I guess it used to happen all the time in the old days. I mean, you get eagles come down and pick up babies and stuff, and then they
animals are
recorded
hungry.
Hotel California. I mean, they changed their life.
Their inhabitant, their forest is on fire. They're scared. They're hungry. So they're looking for food, man. You guys are crazy.
Sorry. This stuff comes out of my mouth. I haven't even thought about it, Ray. It makes me laugh. Imagine what that's like. I'm possessed by the spirit of Bob Hope or something. It just comes out, mate. I can't help it. Made me chuckle. Chaps, how has your week been? How was your Stadia week?
Dude, I can't wait for this new Star Wars game to come out, man. I'm
Oh,
excited.
Mandalorian. Yeah,
I can't wait
it's real.
to play it. I can't.
It's real.
It's real, I tell you.
Yeah.
Bless you. Thank you, Anthony. Bless you, my friend. When I looked at it and I thought to myself, cheers, buddy. I looked at it and I thought to myself, well, it's actually quite a lot of work gone into it, but it still kind of looks like somebody's pet project. So, I thought, wow, 50,
I hope
50.
he gets sued. I hope Disney sue him, man. Seriously, they're
Disney's
coming
gonna
after
do what Nintendo did to that poor guy. Just stole all them Nintendo games. Disney's gonna bury this guy. Then they're gonna use that and make that into a game and make tons of money off of it.
Yeah, he'll be the new baddie because he did actually.
They're the ones that created it.
He actually put his Stadia name up on the thing, didn't he? Up on the screen.
Sure did.
Google's gonna come after him too now.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
if you watch Clive yesterday, Clive said, folks, a Star Wars game is coming to Stadia, okay? We are going to get a Star Wars game. We're just not going to get that thick-ass
That
game.
particular one, yeah. But it's a shame because I'd love to play a Mandalorian game with that theme tune kicking around there.
I think it would have done well. I mean, that particular type of game would definitely do well.
Yeah. Well, it did. It hurt, guys, when I found out it wasn't coming. It left some scars. And in a kind of ironic way, let's have one back.
That's a perfect segue, isn't
Did
it?
you like that, John? Did you?
Yeah,
I
it's
love
great.
it. I love that.
That just
You're quick
they
on-
just
quick
they
on
just
the
come
ball
from
there.
they just come from the ether. Guys.
I love that. I love
Wow. Is that the Toronto Tower I see behind
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Toronto.
it. Got the CN Tower behind us,
CN.
and
Nice.
beside that is the Rogers Center, or what
UFO?
originally was called the Sky Dome. That's where the Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays baseball team plays. So
Oh, okay.
side by side.
I was in a car park at the weekend. Parking a car, I hasten to add, and there was a couple there that had the Toronto on the shirts and very clearly Canadian accent. And I was really keen to go up and make a conversation and say, "I've got a friend who lives in your town." But if I'd have said, "Do you know John Scar?" I would have been the biggest hypocrite that's ever existed. So I decided that was just ain't a thing you do, is it?
It's a good way to introduce yourself.
yeah. But that happened to me in Canada. I was in Vancouver at an IMAX. I don't know if I've stop me if you've heard this before. And a teacher was there with some kids because it was presentation was like a NASA space thing, so there's lots of school kids and stuff. And she heard me talking to the wife, and she said, "Oh, excuse me, I hope you don't mind Canadian accent, but you don't happen to know Mildred such and such from Manchester, do you?" Like, oh, it's a pretty big place.
You say no, but I know the Queen personally, right?
Yeah. There's a great story because the Queen's got a few houses, and one of them is in a place called Windsor, and it's now it's a flight path for Heathrow, which is the busiest airport in Europe, and literally overheard somebody with a lovely, I think it was a Texan accent, saying, "You'd have thought when they built this palace they wouldn't have put it under the flight path." Yeah, it's about 1,500 years old, my love. They didn't have planes in those days, but what the heck?
Look, we just got a message. We just got a message in the chat
What
about the Jews.
about the what?
Ex-predator.
What are you saying? What? Chris from Google today. Let me. Stifle example. The twos is coming, just not today. Thanks, Predator. Don't worry, we're used to it. They
do this all the they do this all the time to us.
Yeah, we ran it last week, and sure as eggs is eggs, 2 hours later it popped up. Well, we can definitely talk about the pro games that are coming out tomorrow. No Ark, I'm afraid. No Ark.
Though Watchdog Legion got a new mode yesterday also. That's available on all platforms, including Stadia. The Money Heist. That is a tie-in with Netflix. I don't know exactly how because I didn't read too much. And I just saw a bank heist. You get to rob a bank and steal money, so I was sold.
Nice. Yeah. There we go. Let's bring our
I'm dressed to do that. I swear, guys, I'm not dressed all in black because I'm going to go rob a bank after this show.
Yeah, right. Right. So this was last Tuesday, but it came in late, didn't it? So we didn't get an opportunity, unfortunately, to talk it through. So we'll do it now. And as you said, they announced 3 pro games. Little Big Workshop, which I think that's not ever been on Stadia, has it? It was cleared for Stadia.
I bought it.
Has it? Yeah. Has it been on there for a while?
Yeah,
See,
I bought it.
I do my research.
I bought it before it was pro.
Raised the OG.
Research. They only employ me for the voice. You can't get the brains as well. That comes at an extra price. And Wave Break, which has been out for a while because I've played that before. I think I may have purchased that one. And Darksiders 2, which we had Darksiders Genesis, which I bought and loved, and that's the kind of look over the top and stuff. It's great fun, good comedy. But this is not that, is it, John? This is more your sort of third person thing.
Yep, exactly. So this is just basically like a HD remake remaster. It's been released on other consoles a couple of years ago, but it's great, just even more more content coming to Stadia. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. It's been a little while since I played it, and some even say that it's the best Darksiders in the series. So looking forward to dipping my toes into that one again.
So it's the Definitive Edition. Is that an upgraded version? Is it a reimagined version, or
Like, it includes all the DLC that was previously released for it. So
okay?
so it's got everything all in one there, like a Game of the Year edition and so forth.
Gotcha. Awesome. And Little Big Workshop Ray bought because they don't have Bob the Builder on there, do they? So this was this would have done.
Just fill the void.
Yeah.
It was fun, man. You get, somebody comes and they request the little guys to build something, and they just build it, and they work as a team, and you get your supplies and everything, and you gotta. Yeah, it was a fun little game. It's a fun little game.
Is it? Who's it by? It's not Coat Sync, is it?
No,
it's
I don't.
Not the same guys that do.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Get Packed, or whatever it's called.
No,
because it looks like that kind. Is it that kind of a game, or no?
Nah. I would say it's more of the wine, the naked people with the wine glass.
Ah, yes, we love them naked people. Aaron, have you played that one? Oh, it's like Santa's Workshop. Yeah, good shout.
Yeah, I have not. I don't think I've played any of these.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be nice.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in this week, folks.
Yeah, and that's a wrap.
I get to finish for my dinner. Awesome. John, I know you've played all of them.
I have not played Little Big Workshop.
Oh.
Yeah, nope, I have not. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
John, that's your game. I would love.
Is it my game?
But yeah,
I think that's the first time I've heard him say that he's not played a game yet.
Yeah, I know.
That's the first. Yeah. One of the weeks that
you'll have to clip it.
Yeah, no, exactly. But you've played Wavebreak and you've played Darksiders too.
Yeah. Wavebreak is. I know you've played it as well. It's kind of like, I think, what do they call it? Like, it's like in the same vein as like Tony Hawk, but up with boats and things like that, doing tricks and whatnot. And I know that they've they've added some new content in it since I last played. It's been probably about half a year or so, and I know that they've added some things to it. So I'm looking forward to get back into that as well.
And Clive said there's a sale on over at
75%.
75%.
That's a hell. I need to get over to the shop.
Get down. You've got about 190 games, haven't you? I mean, you've got some ridiculous amount of games. You were saying on Twitter the other day.
I've lost track how many I have.
I think
I also have this weird tendency. I have Ubisoft Plus, so I have all those, but then they put them on sale with like these crazy deals, and I still buy them. Like, everyone's like, "Why are you buying them if you already own them?" I said, "It's a sale. I can't pass that up."
Yeah, right.
Those are.
Or what I do is I flip it, and I'm just like, I'm supporting Stadia by continuing to give them my money, or Google my money. That they just seem to keep taking from me for some weird reason.
Well, absolutely. And that's why they love you.
Yeah.
That's fair enough, isn't it? So I'm just let's have a look. Let's pull up the sale here. If I close that one, stop that one, and didn't mean to get rid of everybody. And then we'll bring the store up. Here we go. And bring the store. This is all amazing technology, So here we are over at Stadia Store. And we've got an indie game sale, 75% until the 14th of September. So you've got 2 weeks. 2 weeks to fill your boots. Ari and the Secret of Seasons. That is obviously it says proclaimed. So on the right-hand side, we know the ones that are pro games. But nonetheless,
that's pro-free games I see on your list.
Oh, so it looks like Chris Tales, that was not a pro game before.
That's a pro sale. Don't forget. So that's
pro sale. Okay,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, did you? Grime is on there as pro and free too. So
it's a better price.
But that could just be you just haven't claimed your game.
He hasn't claimed it. Claim it.
No, I don't. I'm not like you. I'm not a magpie. I know what I like.
He doesn't want to claim everything, Ray. He doesn't want to claim free games. He wants to pay for them.
You got to worry about hard drive space, Rokk.
I know, but
it in the cloud.
It takes 6 hours to scroll across.
Oh my God!
Don't be picking on the claiming man.
Not on my Google TV, man. I just flick it and it just goes nice and smooth.
Yeah, I bet you do.
We saw those pictures you've been posting on Twitter, Ray.
Yeah, exactly.
You naughty boy, you.
Yeah, you and you're flicking it. So, well, we got. See, look, I bought Lost Words. That one's I actually own that one. You see,
I love Lost Words. Oh my God,
yeah.
Great game.
Yeah, it's a great game. Great game.
Secret Neighbor games were definitely fun ones. I enjoyed those.
I have not played none of my. I got all the Secret Neighbor games, and I have not played it. Not one of them. They're just in the back. They're on my backlog.
But you have the multiplayer one is even better, especially when you're teaming up with friends.
Yeah,
that one is outstanding because I know I've played that one.
Look, guys, now you've started a war. They're beating up on me now. Look, this is the thing. I haven't been able to play a lot of games recently. I've had a business to run and stuff. I will get to them, I promise you. It's all good. Yeah, I can't be doing it. I'm sorry. I've got so much going on in the world. I wasn't even sure I'd be able to make the show.
I've never got Hellpoint.
So, £21. What's that? $26, something like that.
26.
Yeah, give or take, somewhere around there. I'm just trying to see the best. I mean, there's a lot of 50%. So I'm trying to see which one is the 75%. Well, Little Nightmares, complete edition. That's $6. Look at that, £6.
Jeez.
Wow, that's a deal. That's a complete edition. That's amazing. That's a great game as well.
You know, I have Murder by Numbers.
Yep.
Are you? Is this a confession, or are you telling us things?
I actually purchased that game before it became pro. You know,
move in. We got the confession.
Yeah,
I just got that.
Which one? Which one have you just got?
Nothing. Never mind. Let's go.
Oh, you just been the murdered by numbers thing. Yeah. Well, no, that's fair enough. So there you go. Lots of stuff, lots of discounted stuff in the store, particularly
support your indies, folks.
Yeah,
those guys
absolutely.
Got to eat too, man. You know.
But there's, I mean, most games are on sale, aren't they? I mean, there's obviously the new ones which are just out. But there's always a sale on. I mean, look, you can pick up Assassin's Creed Deluxe Edition. 60, let's call it £61, rounding it up. But that's down by what, £15? So I mean, there's always a good deal to be had on Stadia store.
Oh, I know.
There's always something.
It amazes me.
Yeah.
And usually in Ubisoft, like that's one of those companies that you never have to worry about not having a sale.
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks, Michelle. See, somebody gets me. Class
Michelle
move. You see?
She's a sweetheart.
That's a class move. Thank you.
Love Michelle.
And she's absolutely right, of course. So, yes, look at this. Deals to be had. So that's awesome stuff. Okay, so we'll close the store down.
Rainbow Six Siege Deluxe Edition's $10 on sale right now.
Get that, folks. Get that.
How much is it normally?
Get that.
40.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
$39.99. So it's basically 40.
Wow.
It's $30 off. That's a pretty good pro deal.
And you get
That's
some really
great
cool
I would
operators.
say if you're gonna go all out and getting one of them, the operator edition, the bigger of the three, is normally $79.99. It's on sale for $36.
Okay. You see, I've been bitten. I've been bitten again by the destiny bug, boys. It's caught me. It's caught me by me short and curly guardians, and it ain't letting me go. And since last Tuesday with the new season, I just thought, every time the new seasons come out, I'm sort of late to the party, so I dived in and I haven't been able to put it down. And over the weekend, it was amazing because I teamed up with some old crew, some old clan members that I haven't played with in literally 2 or 3 years. And there was such a lovely, and also some guys from the Stadia community joined the clan, and I played with Savage. We did some Gambit last night. So I'm just back in love with Destiny, and the cross-play is sensational. The only thing that's missing, which is a shame, is at the moment they don't have audio sorted for crossplay, so you can't have people in chat from other platforms. But they say they're working on it, and it's going to come. So
well, they got. I mean, if they got crossplay working, so I would expect that. I would suspect that they'll get the audio working next. That's probably because you want crossplay working before you get. Audio is secondary. I would rather them make sure that crossplay was working 100% and then focus on whatever else needs to come along with it. If that means
communicate through Discord. Get your
we can use Discord.
Use Discord.
Yeah.
But some people, they still want that feature, and the fact that I could see it coming, it will, I'm sure.
No, they said they're implementing it, but I have to say it's just great to be back with catching up with some old friends and killing aliens and stuff, and I just love that game. 7 years it's been out now.
Wow.
It's been around for a bit. And I was there.
Still a big following for.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you look at the following that has, it's like the Grand Theft Auto following for those that have stuck by that for how many generations worth of platforms that it's been on, and you're for GTA 5. They're kind of right on the same page with the following, and it still has not died or gone down.
So
I think both of those continue to grow.
You're right, and
I'm bitten by Siege, Rainbow Six Siege. That's what I'm bitten by. That's what I love.
But there is I mean, look, I haven't. I'll be full confession. I haven't even opened it. Does it have multiple game types like Destiny, or are you just pretty much plant your mines, defend a spot, kill a few people, rinse and repeat?
You can do co-op. You can do lone wolf. Lone wolf is fun because you can, I think, try and eliminate like 22 enemies on your own. You can probably try and pull out a hostage by yourself. You can defend a hostage. There's things that you can do by yourself, and it helps you practice. So when you want to go, you can do rank matches. You can do custom matches, which is I think is my favorite, because you can have somebody custom do a match and have 5-on-5, and that's where it's fun. That's where it's really good.
So I've got a shout out to my favorite Transylvanian, by the way, because I was just getting nowhere with a quest over the weekend, and I put out on an APB, a request for help, and my dear friend Ewan came to the rescue, and we got that thing done. So thank you very much for jumping in and helping me, my friend. And this is why I love that game. And the fact that at that time I was on my PlayStation, he was probably on Stadia, and we could just cross-play. And then over the weekend I was on Stadia as well, and I played it with some guys from Xbox and PlayStation. That's just the future. But Bungie, I think, have got the best implementation of cross-play that I've seen anywhere, because you can, if you go to the roster and look at everyone in your vicinity that's kind of playing, you can invite them in and you can see what platform they're playing on, and there's just so much you can do. Invite them to be a friend, and just they've really, really gone for it. It's smash that shiz up, as my favorite Transylvanian has said. Bless him. But yeah, I will give 6 a go, but look, I've just proved it. I'm a very loyal, I was a loyal boyfriend, guys, but I'm loyal to my games. When I'm playing one game, I like to stick with my game and see it right through to the bitter divorce. And then I'm happy to move on.
Rokk, that's the beauty of gaming. I try and tell people it's about preference. It's about what you like to play. So when I'm streaming, I'm always happy. Hey, do you play this? Do you play Warzone? Do you play this? Do you play this Apex? So no, I'm playing Siege. I'm playing Red Dead.
Yeah. See, Anthony makes a good point. I think I raised this last week, that Warframe probably is about as close as it gets to Destiny. If you want one of those games where, you can jump in and do 20 different things, and they keep adding these new things that you can do every season. There's a couple of things they've added this season that are new. There's what's it called, Alter something or another, which is just great fun, and you're doing it with your friends. Anyway, listen, I sold my Bungie shares, guys, so I should stop this. I have. You're right, Krampus. Red Dead Online does have a ton of stuff, and I own it. I own it on PlayStation, and I own it on Stadia, and I will jump on there. I will. I need to. And I've also done. And Lee's right as well. Division 2. Division 2's got a ton of stuff as well that you can.
Well, so does. I mean, if you think about Marvel Avengers, with all of what they add, and they're going to continue to add. There's 90%.
Yeah.
And for those that when it's the outside, Stadia runs it to a T, and that was how I bought it the day it was released. I bought that, and I played the story. I was disappointed when the story mode ended because I beat it in one day, and then I was kind of sad that I just I was done with it, and I hadn't shifted to the online at that time. But there's still I dove into the Black Panther mode, and I have just been amazed with that.
Yeah,
and I haven't gotten very far, but just the amount of detail and stuff that they did with that just blows my mind.
I'm on 90% completion, so I'm almost done with the Wakanda story. So I'll probably finish that today.
By the time you finish that, eventually they'll just keep adding more modes.
Hey, that's great, man. But I'm excited about this Watchdog you were telling me about.
Yeah.
Yes.
So remind us, Aaron. What are the new?
The one that
modes?
was announced last week. They announced finally moved. It was upgraded from PC Alpha only to everybody gets it. It's Legion of the Dead. It's basically your zombie mode. It's multiplayer, 4 people. I would recommend if you try it on your own, you will die immediately. You need to have, unless you're really good, and I haven't seen anybody that can handle it on their own. That one, you need at least 2 to play it, but I would say 4 is probably to do that. But you have to be able to work as a team. Because you get bit, you're almost they swarm. It's like watching.
And they're in London. There's zombies in London.
Yeah, they genuinely are real zombies in London as well. I can vouch for that.
And the other big announcement that they did is they dropped yesterday. They added a new mode, Money Heist, which I tried briefly. And it was actually really fun. Basically, you team up 3 other people, you get to rob a bank in London, and you have to see how much money you can get, so you're just trying to kill everybody, and as soon as you hit the max amount, you're just killing the cops. But as soon as you hit the max amount, you have to make your escape, and that's pretty much the gist of it. So
cool.
There's a lot that they've been adding with that game.
How long is a season for? Do you know with Watch Dogs? Because you can buy it. They've got it on the Stadia store at the moment for $20 for the current season. So that gets you access to everything, and obviously all the new stories and stuff as well.
Yeah, well, because like I said, they've got those 2 on the online. They also added an extraction mode. They've got a capture the flag mode that they added in there, and then they've got the Bloodlines, which was the Aiden Pierce campaign. That was an original that they built specifically. That is completely separate from the actual story mode that they did. So this was an Ubisoft original that they built just for the game.
Right.
So there's just a ton of features they've been adding into that game, and just making the online side of things just keep expanding.
And even if you don't have a season pass, apparently there is free content, story missions, world missions, 2 free PvP modes, extraction and invasion. And resistance mode.
They added a Assassin's Creed crossover. Was the other feature that was added last week.
Yeah. Now they do this a lot in Ubisoft World, don't they? Because they do it in Division.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and not even the obvious thing, which is having it's titles in their own franchises. They'll have Terminator and Assassin's Creed's in there, but they've done other games that have got nothing to do with them, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to see when they do that, though, because it keeps changing the dynamic of the game, and it makes so even if you got bored with it, now you got something else to try. Like you get these characters, and it just changes the whole dynamic of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I do love me some Watch Dogs, I have to say. Is it October that Far Cry 6 comes?
Yeah. Yep, you got Far Cry 6 coming
October
out.
7th.
So
There's some new video dropping today they're going to show.
For Far Cry?
Far Cry 6, yeah.
Yep, I've actually got 4.5 hours worth on my YouTube channel. Just posted 23 minutes ago. Yep. So when I went hands on with the game about a week and a half ago,
With
and
Far
they
Cry
did-
6?
Don't say that.
I did.
Don't say
Take
little
you.
Everybody in the chat, do not leave until we're done.
No, I'm going to get it. Stay here. Don't go away. I'll find it. Don't worry.
Find that.
I'll find it.
I tweeted it out. I had it scheduled.
Yeah, but nobody reads your tweets. They only watch your videos, mate. All right, let me find his. Where are we here? Subscriptions.
Yeah, find his, Rock.
I'm
find
finding
his.
it, mate. I'm finding
Find
it.
his,
Hang
yeah.
on. Just there we go. So we got what is it? It's
Just type that thing. Use the Google Assistant.
He's got millions of them. Look at this. He's got a library of the things.
Yeah.
Wow.
Broken up into 30-minute
see.
chunks.
How does he get this? I mean, look, we were under NDAs on Riders Republic and stuff.
Well,
Not anymore.
I
Everybody
mean,
had access to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they-
You know, I actually, me and Ryzak went skiing. That was so fun. Just going on, looking at, seeing he on my friends list. I clicked on his name, and then boom, we're in there riding bikes, the rocket bikes, and skiing. That was great.
Wow.
I can't wait. This is my most wanted game of 21. Is this game right here? I love
in.
Far Cry. Oh,
That
look,
is-
there's crabs. That's a
Yeah,
crab.
you've had a few of them in your time, mate, haven't you?
No comment. No comment.
So,
Ray's
so
gonna be like,
this
no
starts.
comment.
I ate crabs. Thank you.
Yep, of course. That's what I
Wait a
meant.
minute.
Go on, John. Give us a
Yeah,
commentary.
so I was going to say this starts 20 minutes into the game.
Uh-huh.
I was able to play the first, the first 20 minutes there, but it's under NDA and they're not allowing us to release that. So
Sure.
the footage itself starts 20 minutes into the game. And basically we're on the island here. You've washed up ashore here and you're looking, trying to figure out what's going on, and you're going to come up to meet a few people as part of the revolution. It's basically Yara is I think equivalent, the island's equivalent to think of something like Cuba, right? Where it's been cut off from the rest of the world. The technology is still from the 50s and 60s and things like that. So you've got the leader, or basically a Fidel Castro equivalent, who's holding the people back. They're harvesting the special type of flower or plant or whatnot that helps cure cancer. So he's basically, making these people harvest it and manufacture it. And he wants to try and use this as a bargaining tool on the world stage. So there's a revolt, an uprising to get rid of him here. And
The graphics look really good, John.
Yeah.
Machete kill. Come on, give it to him, John.
Yeah,
Oh,
Take his head off.
oh,
Oh, no, that's banned my video.
So as they mentioned here, it's not a completed version of the game.
Yeah.
So they're still working on it. They still got a little bit over a month or so to go on it. But this is the PC build that I played.
Okay.
It was via Parsec. So remote from my home. The direct capture is on their servers there. So it's definitely,
Nice.
I can say, comparing it to Stadia, the Parsec isn't as good as an experience as Stadia.
Yeah.
It just isn't like as clear or as clean as is smooth. But I mean, I still had fun.
But I mean, but it looks.
Excited watching that blood
I
spout.
know what you're saying, but it's still 1080 60. It looks
Yeah,
sharp.
yep. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's really good. And there's co-op. You can play co-op from the very beginning either with a
nice.
friend or in a lobby as well.
Nice.
So I think I have like maybe 8 or 9 videos on there. They're each 30-minute chunks, and like the last couple are the multiplayer co-op, where I played with someone else here, and we kind of went around the island in a helicopter and did a few things, and it's fun. And like I was excited to play this when they announced it earlier this year, but now after playing it, I was like, wow, this is awesome.
So how long in total did you play?
Phenomenal.
I played for 5 hours.
And what would you say that felt like in terms of progression? Is that like 10% of the game, 50%?
Well, see what it is it was split up into 3 different parts. So we played a section here, which is the very first part, and then also then it moves us. Yeah, they teleported us further into the game and unlocked a whole bunch of different things. The dog, the alligator, and things like that. So it looks like massive, to be honest with you here. Yeah. And
which is their trademark, isn't it? I mean, you wouldn't, I would never expect to jump into one of these and have it done in a week. It's months worth of play. And of course, now that Ubisoft Plus is now their big thing, it's in their interests to have you playing forever, so that you keep the subscription going.
They want, because they want you. They want you in their ecosystem.
Yeah. So it was definitely.
I used to live in Cuba, and this is bringing back memories of me.
Did you?
Yeah. My dad was in the Navy. We were stationed in Cuba for 2 years, and we used to go through there to get mangoes and the like I used to like coconuts and mangoes. Man, it was fun.
Nice. Is there any customization of your character, John, or do you get what you get given?
Yeah, no, there's a ton. You can pick. I'm not sure how much I can say. So just to be on the safe side, there's customization of the character there, and also with your weapons. And I've got it in the different videos and things like that. The weapons you can all customize and build, and it's just they've really went to town on this one with Far Cry 6. That it's. It was really, really fun.
I absolutely adore the Far Cry series. I have done for years, and I kind of put this one out of my head because I wanted to just come at it in October, but this has really whetted my appetite because I like to see. I love to see the actual gameplay, and I know there's some really lovely videos kicking around, but this actually seeing somebody play it gives you a really good feel for the quality of this game.
Yeah, definitely. And there's also something that you unlock later on in there. It's the guerrilla camp, and it's different parts where you can pick up missions. You can customize your gear, your vehicles. Yeah. You can do stuff like. Let me see. I'm just trying to look here in my notes. Like,
look at the barrel on that gun. Wow.
You can build a facility to get better weapons from the black market. That's one of the things there.
Nice.
It's like there's just so much. The 5 hours when I originally was invited, I'm like, wow, 5 hours, that's a pretty long time. But I mean, to be honest with you, from the moment I sat down till I was done, it felt just like an instant because I was so engrossed in the game and learning stuff, and there's just so much to do.
5 hours is not enough. I'm assuming 5 hours is nowhere near enough.
No, I barely scratched the surface. There's a ton of things to see and do there, and it's it's pretty good. So I'm definitely hyped for it as well.
And
would you say that from what you played, do you think this is going to surpass Far Cry 5? Because Far Cry 5 was awesome. I think one of their best ones.
Yeah, I really like the story's fantastic in this too, and. There's just so much going on in it, and
it just tickles my trout, to be frank, because ultimately I love exploring games anyway.
Sorry.
I love exploring games, and I love it where you've got lots of tasks to do. Fellas, there's nothing wrong with having your trout tickled. It's everybody needs their fish exercise now and again.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, if anybody in the chat there wants to check out the channel, I've got 4.5 hours worth of videos. And like I said, I broke them down. We were requested to keep them into 30-minute chunks. So I think that's like a more digestible rather than posting, just a couple of, hour, 2-hour videos here.
Wow.
And you can see I use my cigar there to heal and things like that. This is a gunfight here.
That's a great thing to promote, isn't it? Kids, if you want to feel better, have a puff on a stogie.
Well, no, did you see what he did with the cigar?
What did he do?
Yeah.
He healed himself with the
Well, that's what
cigar.
I'm just saying. I mean,
oh my God.
That's what we're promoting. We're not promoting cigarettes. We're promoting cigars. It's completely different.
Yeah,
it's a man's taste of nicotine.
It's definitely not a game for kids for sure.
No,
and of course they got the animals too.
Yeah, that was the alligator was over there on the right-hand side. El Guapo, I believe, is his name. And
you can use him, tame them like you do in Far Cry 5.
Yeah, so you can use El Guapo. You can send him over to attack enemies and things like that. So
wow,
it's awesome. And same thing. Yeah, see there it is, Guapo.
Look at him.
Wow. Look at him go for it. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You can dress your gator.
Look, you can have chicharron, the chicken.
Yep, there's a chicken there. Yep,
those are no joke. I would not be messing around with
so it's awesome.
Chicken.
There's, like I said, the 5 hours that I spent with it was just a drop in the bucket. You can definitely. There's going to be a ton of content for this, and it's just it's so good. And like I said, the story when it was first announced, I was like, "Oh, this looks pretty good." But after playing it and you get in and you get hands on, it just took me away here. So October 7th can't come soon enough for me.
I was excited, but I have to say, having seen this now, I am uber.
I mean, the best way to sell it is you get a gator and that you can dress. I mean,
that's
and
it,
then sing it to people like right there.
My little friend
That's Ubisoft. If you're watching, there's your selling point.
What else do you need in life but a dressable alligator?
Well, no, they also have a little dog with what he's got, like what he's got, a dog in a wheelchair. What the hell's he got?
That the wiener dog in the wheelchair. The chicken, and there's a bunch of different animals.
Chorizo. Which one was chorizo? I'm guessing he's a pig.
I think so. I can't remember now.
A sausage.
But so this part here is he's looking for. He's telling me to go over here to get some supplies and weapons and things like that. So, of course, it's guarded and whatnot. So I've got to go take out these enemies, and you have your phone there, and you can look up maps and things like that. So, yeah, and there's of course there's vehicles in the game too. You can call your vehicle. I've got all that in later videos. You ride a tank, a car, things like that. And there's one particular weapon where you put it on your back there and you can fire out like 4 or 5 missiles at a time. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome.
I love these guys. See, Aaron's gone off to pre-order. He's got so excited.
I think, looking at the background, I think he's in the Far Cry 6 game.
Do you know, I think you're right. Yeah, look at that. He is. He's in there somewhere. A bridge too far. Yeah, this looks great. And John, thank you so much for giving us a bit of commentary. So folks, there's the link. Get yourselves over there after the show. And actually, on all of my amazing hosts, make sure you get over to their channels and support them and love them and subscribe, because every single one of these does an amazing content creating job. I don't, you see. So the fact that you're here is ruining your flavor for my amazing hosts, because I'm pants at this job, but they are great. I am so looking forward to this. This is going to be something else. October the when? Do we know? Sometime in October?
October the 7th.
Early. Excellent.
Yeah, October the 7th. And I also have, if you want a little bit more in-depth and written up, I've got over on the Best Buy blog. I've got an article up there as well with some more details, and I created a 30-minute montage for Best Buy that's snippets of the entire 4.5. So I've broken it down into a little bit more parts where you
Fantastic.
can see it in just one 30
What's
minute
what's the URL for the blog? Actually,
yeah, I'll send it over to you here.
let's pop that up while
And-
I won't show it, but people go and read it. But it had to be something really long. That's all right. Let's have a look. Let's edit that one.
That's what she said.
That's definitely not what she said. Let's put that Best Buy blog.
Yep.
Best Buy blog. There we go. Which, John, you are the editor.
Yep.
And we'll pop that puppy up on there. There you go. So get a
There we go.
blog.bestbuy.ca for Canada.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Exactly. And if you go there, you'll see it. It's the first article on the site there because it's
That's awesome.
newly posted. So that gives you a little bit more background. Some of the commentary that I was giving you here, it explains that because when I did the playthrough here, it's just I didn't do any commentary over it. It was just the 100% gameplay and in-game audio.
Yeah.
I turned off. There's an option that they warned us for licensed music, so I said let's make sure turn that licensed music off because I don't want any problems whatsoever with it at all.
No.
So you could see me here stealing the supply drop and
nice.
There's like I said, I barely scratched the surface of what's all included in this game and the characters, the story.
And I bet there's a load more that they didn't tell you about as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Keeping up their sleeves.
And all I can say is about the first 20 minutes is it's like it throws you right in and it sets that story up great. And I've been so excited that to be able to share this with people because I played it. It's been about a week and a half since I played it. And, it's like, no, you can't say anything. You can tease about it. Yeah. Yesterday, we were able to tease about it. And then today at noon Eastern, they said, okay, you can release your footage. And I've just been excited to be able to share this with everybody because I know, a lot of people have been looking forward to this game.
Yeah. Well, that's an absolute. Awesome. Thank you so much, my friend. And guys, just while we're in the land of Ubisoft, Ray, I know you and I had early access to Riders Republic, and then they made it public anyway. Yeah. Which was great. So have you guys had a chance? I'm sure, John, you had the same NDA access that we had, but have you had a chance to play a great deal up until the 28th, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome game. When they do the massive tournaments and you got 64 players and you're going down the hill skiing, then you switch it up. They got you skiing, then biking, then gliding.
Yeah.
That was fun. And then you get to see where you rank. So me and Ryzak actually did a couple and it was really fun. I had fun. And then they have their little individual races. And there's hidden places too. Things that are hidden that you can pick up and explore.
It's definitely going to do well. It's definitely going to be a one that I think is going to really do well with Stadia.
I did a few things with it. I did the downhill biking. What else did I do?
The only one I'm good at.
Yeah, I did the jetpack thing. That was good fun.
Could you fly? Like, it took me. It was
hard.
I was
okay. I'm okay with the flight stuff, to be honest. I know because it's always reversed to what you expect. But I never have an issue with that. No.
Well, they had the trees. They had the trees in the way.
Yeah, I think the best thing, and I think for some people like myself, I think there's going to be lots of clips being made that when people stream that. Because I know for me, if people watch it, if I don't have enough clips, I think they're going to be when I crash. The crashes, I think, to me, were more fun than the game itself half the time.
Right.
I'm wiped out, and you just see me roll down a mountain over. Like I think it was like 2 minutes of me just rolling down a mountain. till the game was like, all right, we're going to reset you now. It didn't stop me. I like you're flying when you're on the jetpack and you hit a tree and you're just spiraling out of control down.
Nice.
I laughed so much every time I crashed with each type that I with whether it was the bike, anything that I was doing. It was so much fun.
So let me just find out for you guys favorite moment of the week, because we've just discovered that John has been immersed in Far Cry, Aaron's been falling off his bike. Ray, what's been your favorite moment of the week?
The horse.
What's he been doing with horses?
Probably playing Red Dead Online. We initiated JD into the Ray's posse, and we set him on fire, and then we shot his body with bullets. That was
so lovely.
Harsh but fair. Bless him.
I still think the highlight was watching his horse get stuck. I don't think I've laughed so hard in my life watching that.
I went off a bridge and I got wet. My horse wedged in between two rocks, but the leg was like his leg was.
It was even better because you see him riding and he's just talking, as he's streaming it, and I fell off my horse. And he gets up, and his horse is like at an angle stuck. And I was like, I think that's like how mine did, but he like surpassed the level of what I was able to accomplish by getting my horse stuck.
Wow!
Yeah.
Wow!
See if you can bring up that tweet,
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
What's that, John?
Oh my god!
Send Rokk the link to the tweet. We can watch the video here. It's only like a 20 or 30 seconds.
Let's put it up on screen.
Right.
Yeah.
I
want to see that.
It's so funny.
I will do.
I want to see the horse's leg doing its thing.
Yeah, you got it, boys.
I don't.
But
it has passed me by.
That is such a fun thing when you're doing those multiplayer games, and you have moments like that you can clip and then post because I love those features.
I got the thing popped up on my app earlier. The ability to explore thing that you can see people's clips.
I just got that too. I just noticed that yesterday, actually.
Yeah. So they must have rolled it out. I would imagine everywhere now. Then.
Where it's got the post, you can post a capture. You can view all posts or just your individual posts. And then it just shows most of what I'm seeing is like Destiny stuff, but you get, it's nice. It's cool to see all of these people that are posting their clips now. And it's not just like one. Well, there's a lot of Destiny apparently clips that I'm seeing on mine, but it's kind of cool to see that there's different clips for all these things now.
I'm seeing a load of cyberpunk stuff.
Yeah, I saw that too on my end.
What? All right, I put it in the chat.
Thanks, buddy. It's
there's some Valhalla. Somebody posted a Chronos Before the Ashes clip. There's some FIFA. I mean, it's varying games, which is kind of cool to see that they're showing that you can see what people are playing.
So I'm going to just find this this screen here. Here it is. Let's do a tab. We Ray on the horse. Here we go. Here we go. Right. Let's give it the full screen flavor. Is that going to cover anything up, Ray, or do we need to?
Nope.
That's fine. All going to be. Here we go. Ray on a horse, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Oh, here he goes. Oh, where's the horse?
So now, if you look at the arm of the horse, it is. It is twitching. The horse is twitching. Yeah.
Oh no!
I'm trying to figure out how am I going to get my horse. The guys are laughing at me. I got him like, all right, how am I going to revive my horse? How am I going to save my horse? And I'm also.
Someone said, "Put it down." I think, didn't they?
My horse is faint. My horse has now fainted.
It's got his leg back in though.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
he got his leg back in.
I had to step on it. I had to step on it and push it back in.
How did you?
So now I have to get behind my horse here and hit it from the back.
I just love seeing Ray going around here trying to figure out what am I going to do. And he's pushing it. I love this. This is so awesome.
Oh, look,
Look at
it's
that.
gone back up.
It's out.
No.
There you go. And I'm back right.
Oh, wow.
But
That's
I love
amazing.
that. Portia goes. I love the way Ray
I
falls
swear,
off
I
the
think
horse.
I watched that. I think I watched that clip at least 10 times, and I laughed every single time.
Let's give it a like. It deserves a like.
Well,
I tell you what, let's
love that.
retweet it.
That
Come on,
clip
there
got
we go.
though. That clip got 311.
That is amazing.
I didn't think it was
Yeah.
that funny.
Ray, did that clip get
Yeah.
more views than the actual stream?
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, you
bless.
post a clip on Twitter that the clip itself, a 20-second clip, gets more views than your actual gameplay.
Yeah, well, no, it was worth it though. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I've not done a great deal other than play Destiny, but I have had some chuckles in Destiny. But we've sold out now. I think we've got a full 100 clan again. So but there's no more room. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And do you know what's really good as well is that it's a cross-platform clan, but the majority of members are from Stadia. Out of 100, there's maybe 15 PlayStation.
With all of the crossplay, is everyone getting like? Because I've known in the past, when
rewards.
you add that crossplay, that people when they find out it's Stadia are not too keen. But is everybody kind of just get along and you just go about your normal gameplay?
You don't notice that you're playing, other than you can't get them into the chat. And I think for things like raids and stuff, that's going to be an issue. Because people like to be able to hear that.
I was streaming last night, and I had a guy from India ask me what was my specs on my computer. And I said, I'm playing in the clouds. It's Stadia. What?
Did he? Because there's talk that it looks like it may be coming to India, not in the not too distant future. I forget who it was. It may well have been Clive, but somebody on Twitter noticed something. To be honest, it was probably Duncan. That made it look as if they're starting to roll it out. So that will be amazing. And then when you've got games like Destiny that is cross-platform, cross progression, and then you've got there's whole new parts of the world that you can start to build friend relationships with, and that's the exciting thing about gaming.
That's why I love this community, because I got so many people, friends in Canada, friends in the UK, all over Europe. I mean, this is like awesome.
Yeah.
And we've seen people though from other countries that don't have Stadia yet that are watching, that come in. I've had people in my chat before from Brazil or from India that come in and watch and are waiting to be able to play those games and do those things.
Yeah, in fact, Ninja Guy makes a point. It's a really good one. When you are playing people, so when you can look at what platforms they're on. But if they're not your platform, you just see the same icon. If they're on the same platform as you, then you see your platform icon against them. So it's a good point you make. There's no prejudice in the sense that you can't tell.
And that's actually a really good idea and a good way to implement that cross-platform, because then it gets rid of that issue. And we know as gamers that there has been that issue with crossplay when you're playing, and we've seen it in PUBG. I'm sure people that have played PUBG have seen that before, that you kind of get looked at differently when you're using Stadia and you're teaming up with others. But I think this is the best way to implement that. So you just get rid of it. You don't even have to worry about that.
No, exactly. So you don't know, and the only thing is you can't play. You can only play in Crucible PvP. You can only play with other consoles if you're Xbox, Stadia, or PlayStation. So they don't pull the PCs into the mix, because of course we all know what goes on there. And so PCs are still only playing against PCs in Crucible, but you can be playing other consoles if you're Stadia as well in Crucible, which is cool. And it means the wait times for events like Gambit and Crucible have dropped significantly since crossplay was introduced, because you don't have to wait anymore, which is fantastic. I still think,
Yeah,
I mean, it was the first
that's a
big
thing.
it was the first big game on Stadia. It was definitely one of the reasons that I was keen to subscribe as a pro subscriber, knowing that Destiny was going to be there and I could play it in the cloud. And I still think to this day it's one of the best examples of a cloud platform, and it just works so well, so well.
Gentlemen, can I ask you this? A prediction on what do you think the blog might be when it comes out?
Oh man, you're doing a good job. You bring me back as a chairman here.
Ray
It's-
trying to be the leader. God.
I don't know, because I know nothing. Ray, what do you think?
I think there's
You know
going to be
what
some
he wants.
Animal Royale.
Okay.
I think they're
I
gonna.
think
I
too.
think. I think they're gonna mention something about Animal Royale and
Darkwood? Darkwood?
Ooh,
Yeah, because that got rated,
Yes.
right? Rated
yeah,
this
it got
morning.
rated.
I only know because Duncan told me.
It comes out. Just
I
because
already
it gets
said that.
rated
Just-
doesn't mean it comes
just-
out.
Right,
No.
right.
Because there are at least 2 games that got rated that will never see have not yet seen the light of day. I don't know if they will. They may one day, but they have not seen the light of day, and we know which ones they are. We know the ones that at least
Mafia and
one of them
Ark.
everybody is waiting for. Ray is waiting for it. So
Yeah.
I am waiting for Ark. Waiting for
Yeah.
Ark, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna announce Animal Royal. We're gonna hear something on Animal Royal.
Yeah.
So,
well, they've got it. I would imagine they will do something big because with the 3 that they added, they're at what 99 Pro so far, and my guess is that they're going to do something significant to hit that 100
Yes.
Mark.
I'd forgotten
Ooh.
about that. Good shout,
Yeah.
Aaron.
Good shot,
Yeah.
Aaron. Good job.
it's got to be Arc has to be the 100th pro game, or because it's so talked about, it's so hyped up,
Yeah.
and obviously the people at Google know, right? So I think that's what they're positioning Arc to be, that 100th game, and however they're going to announce it or whatever they're going to do, but I think it'll probably be
Paul,
mid-September.
you know what? Oh my God.
There was only one of them. There was only
what
one
does
of
that
him,
say
so he was
about
left. He
Rock?
was left off.
What does that say about Rokk? He's older than me.
Yeah. What does it say about Rokk? I built the thing.
he grew the trees for the wood, right?
Yeah, that was my farm. I was a salty shipmate. That's what it was all about. We should do. I mean, it would be nice. I agree. There's going to be that one game that's going to be the 100th, and it would be amazing if it was Ark.
Ooh,
No,
I like that.
That would, I think, would
like
definitely be a big thing if it was.
Yeah,
But we know they've got Google. The fact that they're hitting that 100 mark, we know they're going to do something big for it. I cannot imagine that they would not do something
And-
big or significant.
And there's another reason to do something big as well. Of course, if they have it tomorrow, what's the big event tomorrow, folks? That
it's my birthday, so
well, there is that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Happy
Birthday.
That's all that matters, right?
That's
all
it.
that matters.
That's why they're going to announce the 100 mark.
I was Moses's construction advisor, apparently. I helped him part those reeds.
Oh gosh.
It's true, I tell you. Carl, you lot, you're so cheeky. You cheeky
Yeah,
monkeys.
yeah.
So what have you got planned for your big day tomorrow then, Aaron? You're 19th.
I have no
It's,
idea. I've just
7 kids are coming around. Full house.
I'm just going to be playing games with the community. I'm going to try to find as many
Well, you're adventurous,
whether
aren't you?
it's Siege or anything else. I want to play games with and then just be able to invite people in that will
So
join
are
in.
you going to do like a big special birthday stream? Have surprises.
Yeah, I go live tomorrow. I'm breaking it up into 2 shows. The first will be 8:30 to 2, and then I'll be live again from 9 p.m. to midnight.
Oh, nice. Well,
So,
have a fantastic birthday, my friend. And in fact, just so that people know, we're going to do our little goodbyes now anyway. So let's start. Let's start with you. Let's not put that up. Let's put this up instead. Let's start with you, Aaron. We'll come back to you, John. Don't worry.
Yeah, no
So we know tomorrow's your birthday. We're going to have a big old birthday bash. Lots of birthday cake for anyone that comes and watches, which is nice. And what
yeah,
do you?
you have to bring your own cake. It's BYOC.
well,
bring your own cake.
bring your own cake. What are you planning on streaming? What games?
I know Red Dead Online, Rainbow Six Siege. I'll probably do some Watch Dogs, Legion, because that's
Nice.
multiplayer, and and I'll take requests.
All the old favorites. That'll be
Yeah,
good.
I mean,
Well,
I love playing games that the community can enjoy. Whether it's whatever it is. So I will definitely be open to requests as long as I own the game.
very good, Stephen. Thank you, my friend. Well, listen, have a great day tomorrow, and I'll definitely be tuning in at some point to wish you a happy birthday. So there you go, folks. Go and follow. The thing about this is I'm only showing these guys' Twitter accounts, but all of them have their YouTube links or Twitch links in their bios. So go and follow them on Twitter and make sure you subscribe to their content, because I'm not kidding. The reason that I wanted to do this show with these guys is that they are three of the best content creators in their field. So please do go and subscribe to them. Now I do make an exception here with Ray.
I knew it. I knew it. It sounded too good to be true.
Ray, you know I love you, my friend. What have you got planned for the rest of the week?
Tonight I'm gonna be streaming some Siege. I love Rainbow Six Siege.
Mhm.
Tomorrow I'm doing a Cloud Station TV with Vet, JD, and Dr. Spaceman. Then Sunday we got Retro Rewind. I'm probably going to be doing something Thursday with Emma Jane. She's got something going on, and I'm excited about that.
Is it a new cookery show? Because I'd watch that.
No, right now
Pizza
we're
with Ray.
Right now we're talking in the DMs to see if I'm available, and I am.
Okay.
So
'Cause you see,
check that out.
I personally would turn up to watch Ray's Pizza. It would just need a small word change. It would work.
Just slid that in there so sleek and cool.
How do you do that?
I love the delay behind Ray, so his face just slides right up there on the TV behind him. So that's even better. He's like smiling at himself.
Yeah.
I'd love Ray's Pizza. What a show that would be. Oh, my friend. Well, listen, I'm joining you on Sunday, of course. Well, come on. We'll do me in a minute. Before we've got to go to our resident VIP, Mr. Scars. What, pray tell, are you? Because we've already been delighted with Far Cry 6. What else are you going to foist upon us this coming week?
I'm just going to do a couple of streams for Darksiders, Little Big Workshop, and Wave Break. Nice. And then if Super Animal Royale does happen to drop, I'll definitely be playing that, because free to play, so cross-platform, so that's going to be fantastic.
That will be
really
awesome.
looking forward to that.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. And then myself, well, I'll be back here next Tuesday as always with my playmates. And then as I alluded, this coming Sunday, I'm going to be on the retro show with Ray and Jeff and Spaceman and who else is on it? Who is Spaceman on it even? Did I just made that up?
Spaceman ain't on my show.
Nice.
We got Jeff.
I'm just looking at people I know.
Stadia Pro Gaming. We got Jeff, Stadia Pro Gaming, myself, and we might have Ryzak in the house. Ryzak, yeah, he's been helping us host.
The good-lookingest dude out of all.
Whatever you said.
Yeah, he's a good-lookingest dude. Well, fantastic! Thank you guys so much as always. What an absolutely. Look, we had nothing to reveal, but at the same time we revealed so much. I mean, what other show can promise, break a promise, and then deliver? There's no other show that I'm aware of. I think we break all records to be completely honest.
Hey, we did give a reveal. We just not.
Far Cry's
Far Cry
six.
6. We gave a
Yeah,
reveal.
amazing.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, absolutely, we did.
I would take
Gentlemen,
that reveal all day.
have a fantastic week, and we'll be revealing. Who knows what we'll be revealing next Tuesday? Let's just hope that it's something official. Say goodbye to everybody. Everybody, goodbye.
You guys.
Bye, everybody. Take care. Be
Bye-bye.
safe out there. Love you guys.
Yeah.